Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On the ground, here's Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. Play action now. It's Burrow. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to to throw here to begin the drive. Complete Ridley on the reception. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Set go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's their punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
Here we go.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Here we go.
They send Godwin in motion. Man. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
11. Gun. Dot. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Burrow. That's taken in by Chubb. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a third and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Burrow. That is caught. He got Godwin.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
So some early... Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. This one complete to Washington. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. down the sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready. Come 19, come 19. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
18 Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To the goal line and in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 18-yard line.
On 2.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Behind.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He's got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big run by Chubb. 36 yards.
Here we go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
11, 11. Here we go.
They send Godwin in motion.
Behind.
A first down throw for Burrow. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They go play action for Burrow. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on, set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll find Chase. That's complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Mustang 19. Go.
Back to the air one more time. That's into traffic, but taken in. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here we go, set. Panther
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be intercepted. And now he loses the football. One of the Steelers has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Gun. Stop.
2nd down. Burrow. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston, the punt for Pittsburgh. This brought him out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10.
Track 60s. Here we go. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Bronco, go! Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion.
Ready, ready?
That's complete on the tight end screen. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
On one, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
11 mighty. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Slot receiver headed right.
Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. Chap 60. Chap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the third quarter.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
12. Here we go.
A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
11 MT pace.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 MT.
And the Steelers first down.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Godwin working the right side. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Back.
They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
This one downfield for Okonkwo. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1, ready? 11. Here we go. Got it.
Now Chubb. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here we go.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Got it.
Burrow here on 2nd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
12. Got it.
To throw is Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Check go.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll look to throw again. This one, deep downfield for Chase. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Gun.
And the defense thinking they have the safety here, but the spot is just outside the goal line. Good play, but no 2 points.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold them to no gain. Brings up second down.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Well, how about that? They tried to get cute down there. Instead, it turns into a complete mistake, and the defense comes off the field with 2 points.
Mike, I don't hate the play. I just don't love the area in the field in which they decided to call it. Typically, when you're backed up deep, you want plays that go forward, get vertical. But in this case, they went side to side, and it resulted in the defense capitalizing for the safety.
Ready up.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Tracking 60. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. Go.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Nashville, we say good night, everybody.